Aloha, Sylvan Bell coming live from Sacramento, California, March 24th, 2015, 5:15 in the afternoon. Perfect day to talk about sales. It is always a good day to talk about sales. And I'm taking you through a series of why people either bounce out of sales or like this isn't for me, or why they're scared to get in. And we've talked about rejection, a couple of cases of self-identity, what people are going to think about me, not knowing the sales process. And number 7 may just surprise you. There are plenty of people out there that are absolutely scared of getting paid for what they do. And they think for some reason that getting paid commission is a bad thing. And I have seen plenty of people who were good at what they did, but they had a lot of guilt for accepting money. I don't get it, right? Maybe you don't get it either. There's nothing wrong with being on commission. It's like a lot of times they'd go into a sales process and they'd just start talking and the nervous energy would go to the buyer and they're like, well, just so you know, I don't get paid commission. Like, it's a bad thing. It's like being salesperson's a horrible thing. There's nothing wrong with getting paid commission. It's a fantastic way to get paid. The cool thing about getting paid commission is you can get paid 8, 9, 10, 20, 60, 100 times more than the people around you because you're willing to be in sales and you're willing to face rejection and you're willing to go do what other people aren't, and that's accept a bunch of risk. It's like being a mini entrepreneur, right? So instead of you having your own company, you kind of have a company inside of a company, and you just got to know there is absolutely nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with being paid on commission. And so if you have this fear of like guilt or whatever the word is that you want to use, just go to the source, look up the word guilt. There's probably a whole bunch of other words that describe guilt. But this is what this basis comes from, or this problem comes from for people, is they are scared to get paid. They're scared to, like, if I got a $10,000 product, I'm scared to get paid $1,000 because, like, you know, my friends that make $20 an hour, that's like 50 hours of work. And I just sat down for 2 hours and made $1,000. How? What? It freaks people out sometimes, and it messes with their brain. They're like, wait a minute. I got friends that are working for an entire week to make $1,000, and I'm making it in one sitting. This is just, and they're guilty. They feel guilty about it. They're like, this isn't right. I've got a problem with it. That guy's struggling, and I could make $100,000, $200,000 a year and not have to. What? No. Okay. So if you're scared to get paid on commission and you think that commissions are a bad thing and it's like a curse word for you, chances are really good you're going to struggle unless you get some help. So find a coach, a mentor, somebody that you pay and talk to if that's what you got to do, and talk through why you're struggling with accepting money, because that's something above and beyond the sales process. There you go. 7 videos on why people either bounce out of sales or like, peace out, I'm done, or why they just don't decide not to get in at all, period. Right? So you've got fear of not knowing what process to use, fear of rejection, fear of looking silly, fear of what other people are going to say about you, the belief that you're struggling internally, and then fear of being paid on commission because you can make a lot of money. All right? Now, if you could do a small favor for me, in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story. That'd be fantastic. To the right, to the left, there is a subscribe button. A subscribe button. You know what you got to do. You got to subscribe. And then last of all, you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Why not even link to Sylvan Bell? We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.